Yo, what's going on, everybody? Just another day in crypto paradise with DeFi Banana. The fact that the SEC sued Coinbase and we're barely dumped, doesn't that make you feel a bit bullish? Like we swept previous day low, we're below range low now. So what happened here was the levels I shared over the weekend, this 4-hour fair value gap was also the daily fair value gap. We tapped the fair value gap, and whenever there's equal lows, you should be expecting price to move towards those equal. All right, so if we start getting some bullish price action here, that's a pretty nice long we got going on. Normally what you want to do on these large dumps is not trade the same day. You want to wait till the next day, wait for people who bought the dip the previous day to get stopped out, and then you kind of look for some kind of reversal on the lower time frame. Right now, this doesn't look very strong, but if we do start showing some strength, I think this is a nice place for longs. If we show some strength, I think 32K is definitely obviously the next strong liquidity. If I see some strength and like some kind of market structure change here, then I'm all for longs. I don't mind waiting here and seeing if there's like another dip or whatever, and then getting in on like the lower time frame. Let's see what people are doing from a trading perspective. Let's load up funding rates. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, spot sold off, CVD, futures, stablecoin margin contracts are selling off as well. Yeah, it looks like people are buying this, so I think these people might need to be stopped out first before we get a move up. I liked Sol here because we're coming down here, but this was before the SEC sued Coinbase. Most likely we're coming down to here if BTC loses this level. If BTC loses this level and we don't show some strength, if this is in the bottom, well, I don't think there's anything in here that's going to stop us before we get to 16. If you're still in this, if you're still holding on to this trade, you are a very patient person. Imagine this works out from a trading range standpoint. This was really clean, right? Because you had your dump, then your first move up. So here's your range, your deviation above range highs, your market structure break, and then retest of a range high, and also happened to be the 0.5 EQ of the fair value gap on the daily. So yeah, Sui's down pretty bad. I kind of warned you guys about this one just because I thought it was overvalued. Some coins that I want to have on my watch list that I think are showing some strength are Lido. Sol was showing a lot of strength, and ARB. I think ARB at some point this is going to run hard, right? Just because of the tokenomics of it. ARB could easily just die out here and take out range lows, but I think it's one you should have on your watch list. LTC rejected off the highs. I got a feeling Link is going to run at some point. We're going to get some kind of deviation below these lows, and then we're just going to send it to these equal highs above. I think OP has some narrative coming. They have some kind of upgrade. So OP is showing some strength with all the FUD. Look at this, like barely dumping into this level of demand. So I kind of like OP for some longs, to be honest with you. Bullish in a reversal. So let's say spot were to be buying and futures would be selling and funding rates are negative. Boom, that's a buy signal. You kind of want to follow spot, fade futures in general. Got 36 people here. Let's see if we can make a trade. Gonna long some Sol. 19.42. And we're trading on drifts. Got a long order at 19.2. Instantly down $22 on this. Let's hope BTC comes up. I like how we swept the previous day low. Let's go. Pump to these highs up here. I like the risk reward here because BTC is at range low. Sol's showing more strength. If BTC reclaims the range low, this will pump. Okay, US market open. Let's see what we get. Looks a bit heavy. We have like unswept lows down here. Probably a lot of liquidity built up here. Everybody talks about CATA. Looks kind of strong compared to the rest of the market. I mean, CATA is completely overvalued. I think it is an overvalued coin that does absolutely nothing. I mentioned it before. If we lose this level on Sol, the next objective will be 15.9. Otherwise, this is the higher low. Let's bring up DXY and SXP. Definitely time, in my opinion, to be risk off the stock market. Okay, BTC pumping. Yep, we should save to buy the dump now. I think maybe the low's already in. I mean, Coinbase is getting sued and we didn't even go lower than 25,360. Pump off the previous day low, swept. You wait to the previous day after these long dumps and then you'd buy. We'll see where it goes, but if we reclaim the low here, it's gonna look really good and people are gonna start FOMOing. How great would it be to call the bottom live on Twitch? Up $100 on our Sol long already. Good stuff, everybody. It's a great team effort there. We are pumping. I mean, if we get above here, it starts to look good, right? I think of it more as a liquidity game and inefficiency. Price price moves from liquidities to inefficiencies. So once there's key liquidity taken, you should be expecting the inefficiency to come next and vice versa. What a pump from Sol, up 200 bucks live. Tell me it doesn't look the same as that. On the left, you have your swing low here, swing low swept, early longer correct, market structure break, liquidity resting below. Yeah, I think it looks good. You guys are gonna make me go for another hour here. We're going straight up. Our Sol long is printing. It's a great day. We caught the Sol bottom, it looks like. What's our long up? There we go, 500 bucks. All caught live and on drift. If we come back down to the lows, you do not want to be long. Now that we had this reaction, one more test down here and these lows are screwed. I'm screwed. We're all screwed. Everybody's going to be trying to get long if this starts showing some more strength, because now you have a clear level of interest. Best thing you can do is, like, when price is pumping up here, to be looking for shorts, and when it's dumping, to be looking for longs. As long as this holds, we're all good. If it doesn't hold, well, we're screwed. If you're looking to get long and you missed it, you want to wait for a dip back into here. You got a sweep and a change of structure. That's what you need. Lido's up 8%. This is going to run to $3. Now there's a lot of liquidity resting below here. So if we get something down below here, and then I would want to look for much lower before getting long. How do you overcome overtrading? I'll get to that in a second. To overcome overtrading, you want to create a set of rules. I have a certain set of rules that I follow. Make sure you're following some good traders on Twitter. You know, you got Ken, XO, SZ, RecProof. Learned a lot from RecProof. He's definitely had the biggest influence in my trading. He taught me the concepts that I know today, like point of three concept. That's kind of what's happening on Sol at the moment. It's very similar, which is why I felt so bullish. You have point of three and then you have three tap. So you have a low, a sweep below the low, and then a retest of the low. So that's kind of what's happening on Sol here. This is like an entry model that I have noticed a lot that happen. How did I start my trading journey? Started trading options. I'm in the stock market. That went pretty well. Then I started a business, and then I kind of left trading on the side. And then when 2017 came around, I got back into crypto, bought the top, and then just stuck around with a friend of mine. And then, yeah, the rest is history. Do I have educational channel? My Twitter is educational. I also have a Discord. There I have like a masterclass. All the videos are saved there. The link's in my bio on how to join there. Trying to get that more active from here on out. Am I a full-time trader? Yes and no. So I live and breathe full-time trading, but I work with Drift, which is why I trade live on Drift during these streams. All right, I've ran out of things to say, so I hope you all have a great rest of your day. And if you bought Sol with me at the low, well, we're not doing too bad. You don't want it if it comes back down. Thanks for joining. Peace out. Love you all. Thanks for 18,000. Peace.